Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So this is Betty. You guys probably know all this, but my name is Betty. I am the owner and creator of Betty's Custom Design here on YouTube, Etsy, Facebook, and Instagram. And on this channel, you have no clue what you're going to end up seeing. There, I do stuff from budgeting to digital designing to junk journals. I will be starting to put some of my scuba dives on here as well. So you never know what you're going to get. I'm just somebody that loves to create no matter what it is. So if that sounds like something you like, please go ahead and hit the like and subscribe. We are getting close to 6,500 subscribers, which means another cash giveaway. And for all of you guys that have just been here on my journey from all of these different things, thank you all so much. I love you guys. So I have been very much a slacker in my videos, and I do apologize. So I am really going to try, I'm going to try and record a few videos today. I have a couple of hours, not really, but I'm making a couple of hours to try and get some videos done for you guys. So today, in today's video, what I want to do is I want to go through the e-club kit that I received. So this is the April e-club kit from Scrapbooking with Me. And if you're not familiar with it, I will leave a link in the description box below. They do a kit every month, and it is always amazing, absolutely phenomenal. So I will leave a link in the description box below so that you can run over and check it out. Sometimes they have extra ones and you can just buy a one-time purchase. I have no idea if they do this month or not, so I don't want to say anything. But I think the next video will be, I am going to, I need a journal for like my scuba type classes and stuff, or for some of my scuba dives. I want to have something to be able to document all of that, and I am going to use this beautiful paper here for that. So that's what will be the next couple of videos. There will be a cash condensing in there, and then I do have an altered book that I want to do. So I've got several videos planned, so let's just see if they pan out, but we'll see. So let's just go ahead and get right into this month's e-club kit. Miss Edith and Melina, the owners of Scrapbooking with Me, they always send the e-club kit out in this amazing waterproof bag. These bags are amazing. So this month's kit, you have this beautiful paper collection, paper pad from Cartabella, I think it is. Yep. And it's called My Favorite Things, and it is so beautiful. I did peek through it, I have to admit. And so I try and get it where you guys can kind of see. So this is double-sided paper, and it's just so pretty. And it's got these cut aparts in it. I love this, and I love the backs of them too. So it looks like maybe the front has got the main designs on it, and then the back is more of like a neutral type. Some more cut aparts. Look at those butterflies. That's beautiful. And then the flowers. Oh, I love the car. And look at the parasols. And then the bicycles. Look at those cut aparts. Love it. Looks like an old telephone booth. And then it looks like it starts over again. So you get that in there. Then you get this sheet. It's the foam dot stickers. You get a couple of pieces of old book page. And then they also included a pack of the frames and tags for that same paper collection. And this is what's in there. Maybe you guys can see. I'm trying to get it to where you can. And then it looks like we get the adhesive brads for that same collection. Oh my gosh, those are gorgeous. Wow. And then in the little glassine envelope, you get some matching enamel dots. And y'all, this is what I love. Look at those tiny, tiny paper clips. Aren't they adorable? we will attach some of those little cut-aparts into what we do with that. Then you get some string here. This would be good if we done a journal that needed the string. So it looks like maybe 3 or 4 foot of that. And then you get this beautiful, I guess, what is this called? Popcorn lace or something? How pretty. And then you get a couple of pieces of solid cardstock. So we are going to use this stuff. I'm going to put some of this out of the way. Actually, no, I'm going to put this out of the way for now. And this, then I'm going to put this stuff out of the way for now. Okay, so I think what I want to do is I want to create like a little journal type thing using the 6x6. And y'all please forgive how awful my nails look, but I've been in the water so much and it just does not work. Yeah. So do I want to use, I think I'll have to use both sheets for the front and the back because of the size of it. So let me do this. So I know that my paper pad is 6x6. So I think what I want to do like a little 6x6 journal type thing. And I may actually give this to my mom for Mother's Day. So I'm going to go 6x6. And I'm going to do the same thing to this one. And this cardstock that they send with the kits is just so good. I love it. Okay, so I've got this. I'm going to set this out of the way for now. And then I think I want this the front and this the back. And then you can do as many pages as you want. I'm not sure how many pages I want to do, but let's just take a look. So I want that one in there. And I definitely want this one in there. Try and get, I mean, I have to cut it at 6 inches anyway, but I still don't want to tear it because it's so pretty. I'm tearing. I knew I was going to do that. I love that one too. You know what? Let's just go ahead and tear out the first section here. Okay, so there's that. And that'll make it easier to tear. And we can figure out what we want to use. So I'm just going to tear down to where it starts over. I love those cut aparts. Love, 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 love them. Okay, so this is where it starts over. So I'm going to set this back in here for now. Okay, so I want, and I'm looking to see because I don't want it all, I'm thinking something like this. I think maybe that's how I want it. Let's just see where that puts us, and then we'll go from there. So I need to cut these down to 6 inches because they have that little branding strip on the top. So I'm just going to cut them at 6. And I'll save that because I might use that strip to decorate a tag or something like that. So if you have paper that has that cute little branding strip on it like this, save it because you can put that on a little tag or something and it'll like dress the little tag up. I love to do stuff like that. And cut this one at 6. And I'm trying to get it centered up there because I think I tore it wrong. Okay, so we've got that. Let's set that to the side. All right, so how it will be in my journal. So this will be my front page. Then you'll open it. And I think I want that to be the second page. Third page. Fourth page. Fifth page. So I think that's how I want it. And you know what? I'm going to cut these down. These in the center, I'm going to cut them down just a little more because when I cut them at the 6 inches, I don't know if you guys can see, it's still got a little bit of a that hole there, and it will be okay for these to be a tad smaller. So I am going to go to like 5 7/8. And then what I'll also do is I'll go ahead and cut the width to 5 7/8. And that way I'll know that my back and front will be just a smidgen bigger, and that'll work out really good actually. So we've got 5 7/8, and then 5 7/8. One more. Okay, we're almost done with this part of it. All right, now let me see if I can remember how I wanted it to go again. All right, so I think I wanted it that, and then I wanted that, and then that, and then that. Okay, so that's how I wanted it. Now the next thing I need to do is I need to figure out if I want my corners rounded, and I'm thinking that I do. So let me go ahead and round my corners, and I'm just going to use my corner chomper here. Yes, it has seen better days. I need to get a new one. And I think I'm only going to round the outside corners. I think I'm going to leave the inside corners square. Let me make sure that's the right way. And it is. So we're just doing this. That don't really have a direction, so we're good. And then make sure that one's correct. And then now this one. And I'm actually glad I'm using the paper, this cardstock that was included, because it's a lot thicker cardstock than what the actual paper pad is. So that works out good. Okay, so what I need to do is on this front cover, I am going to get my scoreboard out, and I am going to score 1/2 inch right here so that we can kind of fold this. So that's all I'm doing, is just 1/2 inch. And then we'll fold it like this, because when you open the book, it'll do like that. So let's just burnish that really good so we have a good crisp fold there. All right, so now I guess what I need to do, we'll work on it one page at a time so that we can make sure that we get everything the way that we want it. And I am going to go ahead and get these pieces here, and let's go ahead and decorate our cover, and then we can kind of go from there and figure out what we want to do. All right, so let me get this stuff together. I hope all of you guys have been having and I'm gonna go ahead and ink it. I like it inked. I would use a pink, but I think I'm just gonna go with brown. Anyway, I hope all of you guys have had a good week, or having a good week, or a good weekend. I feel like I don't ever talk to you guys anymore, because I'm just, and it's my fault, because I haven't been doing videos much. You know, things just get crazy, and that's really no excuse. I still need to, because I enjoy the videos and they tend to help me when things get crazy. It does me good to just get in here and sit down and craft. And I know I've talked to you guys on some of the last few videos and said, you know, my craft mojo has just gone. And, you know, maybe some of it is gone because I just haven't been in here just to sit down and craft. So that could be, you know, part of the problem as to why my craft mojo is gone. You know, what is the old saying? Use it or lose it. So that could be part of my problem. And so that's why today I was heading home from church. My husband is at work because y'all, it's Easter Sunday, so happy Easter, everybody. But for those of y'all that don't know, my husband is an executive chef at the Governor's Club here in Tallahassee. And they had over 500 reservations for lunch today. So, and I've had a few people inquire about the retreat that was originally scheduled in October. It will be rescheduled, and I am working on the exact dates. I know that it will be after the middle of May because I cannot, when the Florida legislative off branch is in session, everything just kind of halts for us. So, but as soon as that's over, then I'll go ahead and like nail down the dates and that kind of stuff. I'm not going to ink the rest of these right now because we may not get all this done today if I do. All right, so let's figure out what do we want to put on the cover. And let's see what all is in here because we might want to use some of this stuff. Now, I could have used one of the papers out of the collection, and I wouldn't have had to figure all this out. But, y'all should know me by now. I always go about things the hard way. That's just what I do. So I am just kind of looking to see what all is in here that I like. So there are a bunch of frames and stuff. I like that. And I like well, okay, so I love it all. All right, so let me see. Let's just go. So I'm just trying to basically see where, and this is, I wonder if I glued that down, if you would be able to tell that that's actually a tag. I think I'm going to glue that down. It's got a, I don't know if you guys can see. It's got a spot to punch out, but I don't want to punch it out. So I'm going to kind of leave it. All of these do. That's what I was actually hoping to do, was kind of cover that up. I think we still can. So I'm thinking I'm just going to kind of do it like a Mod Podge of stuff over on this cover. Because I really like that. I like it to almost be, I mean, I don't want it to be too much, but then again, I kind of do. So I'm not sure. Because I'm thinking, this is my thought process, I'm thinking I like it to be whimsical, I guess is the term. What do you guys think? See, this is when I need to do a live. You know what? I'm going with that because it's not my normal. It's very out of character for me. But I think I want it, or should I do this? No, I think I like the other one better. All right, let's go with that. Let's just see what we can do with it. All right. So I'm going to just kind of, I'm not going to remember where all I have that stuff, but it's okay. So I do want to ink this up because I want it to kind of contrast a little bit. You may not be able to see the inking. You know what? I need to use some of the book page to put behind it. So let me try not to punch that little center hole out. Let me get some of that book page. I'll just tear a little piece of that. I think that would look cute. So let's ink that book page up a little bit. I like it. I like it. And let's see how that looks. So if I put that there and then put this right here. I think that's how I want that. I think I don't know if I want to use my art glitter. let's see if it's how it's going to treat me today. It's got some rust in it, apparently. I've cleaned this thing so many times, and I don't know what the deal is. If you guys have any suggestions, I mean, I took the whole thing apart the other day and cleaned this so good. I put a stainless steel pen back in it, and it's still giving me a fit. So I don't know. I don't know. I don't know if it's the Florida weather, the temperature here in Florida that's giving it such a fit. All I know is it's not working for me lately. Let me get, we're just going to go to our old faithful Fabri-Tac. Hopefully it's still faithful. You guys know how I am with Fabri-Tac. All right, so it looks like it's going to do good for me. So we're just going to put this down like that. And then we're going to take this and hope I can do this without getting that center hole out, because I really want to keep it in. I mean, I guess it wouldn't matter since I am planning on covering even that. I guess it would be okay, but I'm just going to kind of put it offset like that. And then I wanted the umbrella there, I think. That up. And y'all, this last thing of vintage photo ink that I got, it says vintage photo, but it looks more like yellowy. I don't know. Have any of you guys had any of that with the vintage photo? It just, the color looks off to me. And I'm not very happy with it, but you know, it is what it is. What can I do? So I'm just dealing with it, but I don't really like it. I need to look and see if I've got an old thing of vintage photo over here, because I'm really not happy with this one. All right, come on now. So if any of you guys also watch my budget videos, I have had a budget issue the last week because I need so much stuff for my scuba dives and all, and I need right now just the main things that I need total about $3,000, and that's without getting into the stuff that I want and all that kind of stuff. And my first thought was just go ahead and get the stuff and just put it on my credit card. And I did talk myself out of doing that. You know, that's not a smart idea. That's stupid. But yesterday I did empty most of my cash envelopes and went and got the bare necessities that I needed to get me through the 2 dives I have coming up this weekend. And I had a hard time. I did not I did not pull anything from the binder for my children, nor did I pull anything for the binder from my grandkids. My 100 envelope or my 50, or whatever that envelope box is, nor did I pull anything from vacation. But pretty much every other envelope was like wiped out. Because it's stuff that I have to have. And that's, you know, that's what you save for, is you save for stuff like that. So I've just had to really talk myself, you know, down, because I was so upset that I had to use the money. But the thing is, that's what it's there for. That's why I save. So I've had to just try not to be quite as hard on myself, because I really wanted to be. I'm just putting some random little things there. I don't know. There ain't no rhyme or reason. I just think they're cute, and I'm just putting them there. Yeah, I'm one of those kind of goofy ones. And I think I want to put a couple of these somewhere. Don't ask me why. I have no idea. I just want to put something on the paper. That's it. Just want to put some little dots down. And I put that one right on top of the letter. Ah! See, guys, that's why y'all can't let me do anything like this. Because y'all know, if it can be messed up, y'all know Betty Renfro can mess it up. But, oh well. Well, that stuck to my finger instead of the paper. That's not what was supposed to happen. All right, so we're just going to leave that like that for now. Boom. Oh, well, we'll deal with that in a minute. So let's set this to the side. And let's go to our next page. Actually, I think what we'll do, is this a vintage photo here? No, I don't think so. Let's see. Yeah, maybe it is. All right. I think we need to put a pocket or something in here. So let's pull from the papers that we are not, you know what, we might could use some of the cut parts for pockets. That would be really cute. For some reason, yep. Let's cut these out, and we may use some of these for pockets down inside of here. If you have not used cut-aparts for that, it does. If a collection includes cut-aparts, they make wonderful little pockets, pockets and tucks, and I love using them for stuff like that. And even these little ones, you can make tiny pockets to put like some of the tiny tags and stuff in. So that's something to think about whenever you're doing these kind of journals or anything like this. And so I just want to cut this one. And let me go ahead and cut this right here. Probably should have done it first, but oh well. And it looks like I got some of that color there. So let's cut a little bit more off of this. Just a smidgen. And smidgen is a very technical mathematical term. Yes, very. All right. I love these. I love this collection. It is so pretty. Let's see. That should work right there. And I'm probably not going to use all of these, but you guys, once I get started, my ADHD will not just let me leave some of them uncut, which I understand. It's kind of stupid if I know that I'm not going to be using them all, but I just cannot do it. I absolutely cannot do it. So we are just going to have to suffer through me cutting them all out, but we're almost done now. So yeah, I know I've talked about it in my last video, and but I do have a couple of dives coming up. I have to get a mask that because my face is so small, I have to get a mask that is $1,700. Y'all, I'm freaking out. Oh, I didn't cut that one. I did get the dive computer ordered. That was like right at $500, but that's what tells me my depth and all that kind of stuff. And so I pretty much need that. But I did get, that is ordered and should be here Wednesday, I believe. Oh, that would be cute. Or what about if I'd done it like this? And then a little pocket over here too. These can all be pockets. That's what we're going to do. So yeah, I did, that is ordered and will be here Wednesday, I hope. And so my mask for right now, because it is such an investment. This thing, I forgot, that one's not working. It is such an investment. My dive master is going to let me use one for the dives this weekend. So that I think both of those are cut funky, but oh well. So thankfully I can use one and not have to try and come up with $1,700 for the mask by this weekend. So y'all help a girl out. Go buy stuff from my Etsy shop. Watch my YouTube videos. Put them on play. Just I don't care if you do other things. Put them on play in the background. Do something to help a girl out. Y'all, this is, whew. You know, and that's what like my budgeting is for, is so that I can do this kind of stuff when the need arises. But oh my God. And if I had known that we were going to do the dive classes so soon, I could have budgeted for it. But literally, I should have done my dive certification 10 years ago to finish my underwater archaeology degree. But when I heard what I had to do for my scuba certification, I'm not gonna lie, I panicked and I chickened out. And so when my son said that he wanted to go ahead and do his certification and he wanted me to do it with him, I was like, you know what? Now's the time. You're never going to do it unless you just get over your fear and go do it. So literally the day of the class, I still didn't know if I was going to be doing it or not, because I didn't know if they had any openings available. And so I got up and went down there with Zachary to take him to the class. And I asked, I said, do y'all happen to have any more openings? And one of the guys said, actually, we do. Somebody dropped out last minute this morning. So that's the amount of warning time that I had, that I was about to have to come up with some money. But we're doing it. We're making it work somehow. I'm just going to put this kind of like right there, because I need a little space between there. And then I'm going to put another one right here. Just like this. And I'm going to put it right there. All right, so there is that page. Now let's move on to the next one. Okay, so this one has a lot of stuff on it, so I really don't want to trying to think. Let's see, let's get some of this paper. Let's look, because I think I want to do a side pocket. And I think I want to do like a side pocket right here on the edge. So let me cut this. So I know that it was 5 7/8. So I think I want to cut right here at 5 7/8. And then let's go ahead and get this at 5 7/8. And I think I want my pocket to be about 2.5 inches. I think that will work. And I am going to round my corners like so. And I am going to put a small thumb pull right there. And then let's ink this up a little bit. Just a little bit's all we need. And then I'm going to put this right here. I think that's what I want to do. And if this looks familiar to you, I've pretty much done these before. I'm not sure how long ago it's been. But this seems to be like the design that I do if I'm like needing to get a project done, but I'm, you know, in one of my creative blocks. I'll just do something like this because it helps me, because it is something I'm familiar with. It's something I'm comfortable doing. And so it does just make it a little easier on me to I can just design it. I can do it without a lot of thought process going into it, if that makes sense. And sometimes when you get in those creative blocks, that's kind of what you need. You just need to be able to do something that doesn't require a lot of, I don't know, just it doesn't require a lot of thinking, I guess you could say. And I need stuff like that right now because, you know, like I said, I've had so much going on. I'm going to pull another piece of this vintage book page, And I'm just going to kind of do this like this because that is pink and it would not offset against that. And I know I had, looking for those strips that I cut off to see if I have, yep, I have a dark one. So let me just look. I don't know if I want that. I don't know. See, this is where I start, like, I'm overthinking it. And I know that I am. And then the other thing is I keep looking up there at the time and I'm like, oh my God, you're going too long. So I need to just stop. I just need to stop and just enjoy the process right now. You guys go through that? I mean, am I the only one? I mean, I know I'm crazy, so y'all ain't even got to answer that part of it. I know I'm crazy. But am I the only one that goes through times where I'm like in a major like creative block, and then when I do sit down to start doing something, I just like start overthinking it and second guessing myself? And let me know in the comments below if you guys deal with that. And also, I do want to let you guys know, I may not respond to every comment, but I promise you I read every single comment. And I did have somebody the other day that, y'all, I am not going to lie, it took everything I had in me to try and be nice. They had watched one of my videos maybe last week and had commented, oh, this would have been nice to use for a swap, except you were just so far out of frame. And so I went back and I looked at the video, and it wasn't, you know, and it's not out of the ordinary for me to get out of frame. So, you know, that's not a big deal. I know that. But this particular video, I was not out of frame. And so I'm like, okay, you know, no big deal, whatever. And didn't think nothing of it. Well, then yesterday, they commented on one of my Photoshop videos from like almost 2 years ago, or maybe, I don't remember when it was, but they commented on one of my Photoshop videos, and it was ridiculous, the comment that they put. If I can think about it, I'll leave a screenshot of the comment. But they were saying that my title was misleading, that I wasn't teaching ephemera, that I was just getting already created images and just changing the color, and it was not start to finish. And I mean, y'all, they went off on me over my Photoshop video. And y'all, I didn't know what, I'm not gonna lie, this one of them times, let me be honest. Okay, I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I'm gonna be completely transparent. I already had a very not so nice comment typed out. I was aggravated, to say the least, because, you know, those of us that do these types of videos and stuff, we, you know, YouTube does give us money. I can tell you, I am not making that much right now, not yet. I don't have enough. You know, I do get a little check. I'm not gonna lie, I do, but it is small. It is very small, and it does not pay for everything that I've got invested in doing the videos. I can tell you that. But I do what I do because I love it. I enjoy doing it. You know, that, and that's just all there is to it. I enjoy it. But when this person come at me like I owed her something, and I mean, I had my little reply all typed out, and it was one of them times I was almost like, step back, Jesus, I got this, and I'm gonna handle this and on my own. And it was not nice. You know, I don't cuss or anything like that, so it was not anything like that, but it was just me basically telling her what she could do. And the Lord kind of checked me, and he said, don't you post it. I was like, Lord, I really want to post it. Lord, let me just post it. Lord, please, what's it gonna hurt? that still small voice inside of me said, don't post it. So I didn't post it. And I sat down and I typed out another response. And I basically said, I'm sorry you feel that way. Myself, like a lot of other creators, this is how we do a lot of our ephemera and stuff. And I said, it seems like you've had an issue with several of my videos. I said, and maybe my channel is not the best one for you to be watching for tutorials like this. And then I hid her from my channel. So she can still watch the videos if she wants to. If I can help her out, by her watching my videos, I'm okay with that. I don't mind. But I don't want her commenting on my videos anymore because I don't have time for, I just don't have time for it. I don't have time for somebody's negativity, and, it's not worth it to me. And if their comment is going to stress me out or even make it to where I don't want to do videos for you guys that always leave wonderful comments, then that comment needs to be removed. I don't need to deal with that. And so that's what I've done. So there's that, guys. Yeah, it was a little aggravating, to say the least. Like, I'm sorry, when did you start giving me my paycheck? And I think what I'm going to do is, because these pages will be like this, I'm almost thinking, nah, let's go with a different one. Let's change it up. What about that one? Let's do that one. I think I am going to put another pocket there, though. I think I want, but I'm not going to do the double pocket like that. Actually, I'm thinking I might do, I don't know what I'm thinking. Let me stop lying. I'm trying to think and I can't think. How about that? Let me cut this at the 5 7/8. And then maybe it'll come up to me by then. Again, how many of you guys have this issue? Please tell me I am not the only one. Goodness gracious, I just can't even think. It's just like major block or something. Insane. All right, so I think I figured out maybe what I'm going to do. Let's see. Let's see if my idea works, guys. I don't know. It may not even work. But we're going to try it so we can at least say that we tried. How about that? Okay, so this is my thought. My thought is I'm going to put this there. So this will be like a long pocket there. And then my next thought is, let me do the little thumb pull here. Like that. So it's a pocket in a pocket. I think that is going to work. So I think that's what I'm going to do. Let's see. You never know with me, guys. You never, ever, ever, ever know. Like I said, you never know what you're going to get on my channel. So yeah, guys, and and whether it's on my channel or somebody else's, if you have such a negative comment to say to somebody, don't type it. Do not say it. Because I can tell you from my experience, it takes a lot to do a video and post it. And, maybe once I start getting more view counts and, more watch time, maybe one day my revenue will get up to where it'll at least cover the stuff that I use to make these videos. But I can tell you right now, it's not there. And so it is very, very, very disheartening when somebody makes a comment like that, when you are taking your time, your energy, your effort, time away from your family, to create videos to try and help people. And then all they want to do is run their mouth and say something ugly and negative. Y'all, it's just more than I can take sometimes. And I really have a hard time keeping my little attitude in check. Because y'all know I got one. Y'all know I got an attitude. And I can get it going real quick. So if y'all have, and if it's an issue that you see that you might could help the creator, send them a private message, just say, hey, I really liked the video, but I noticed it was a little bit out of frame, and, just wanted to let you know, didn't know if you were aware, something like that. Or even, like the one that this lady said about my ephemera and that my title was misleading. And guys, she put it in all caps that my title was misleading. And oh my God, y'all. First of all, there was nothing, I don't know. It was all correct, but it is what it is. She's entitled to her opinion, no matter how wrong her opinion is. Yeah, I'm bad, I know. But she is entitled to that opinion. I will trim that down some. We'll put something in that pocket in a little bit. I'm getting lost, and it's taking me too long to get this stuff done. But anyway, that was just my little soapbox spill, guys. Because I was just very, I don't know, it was just very disheartening, especially with me struggling as much as I have struggled lately to try and get videos and content and get it on here. And then for somebody to do that, y'all, why are they trying to Jesus in me? Because I'm telling y'all, they were trying it. They were really trying it. I'm trying to think. I don't want to do the same pocket on every single one, but that's what it looks like I'm doing. I'm not going to do that. Let's do this. Let's cut this down and let's make this a little belly band. And I've already rounded the corner, so that's fine. I'm going to leave that corner rounded. And it'll be like a rounded corner belly band, because I'm not going to waste that good piece of paper. So let me go ahead and do this on all four sides like this. And then we can put this belly band right here. See, I was just going along and I wasn't even thinking, and then I realized, okay, you're doing pretty much the same thing on every page, and that's not cool. Betty Renfro, you know better than that, girlfriend. What you doing? What you doing, girl? Guys, see, I don't know what I'm doing sometimes. Well, almost all the time I don't know what I'm doing. But I do like to get on here and play and pretend like I know what I'm doing, and just hope that you guys think that I hope I'm a good enough actress that you guys think I know what I'm doing. How about that? Because half the time, no, 99% of the time, I ain't got a clue. I just get on here and just do it, and I will just run my mouth and make y'all think I know what I'm doing. Yep, I do that quite often. But it's fun. I'm thinking I want to put, I don't know what I want to put. Okay, we're not going to worry with that. What we're going to do is we're going to cut this branding strip off of this pretty butterfly piece. And I don't know, I'm just getting it right to where that branding strip is cut off. I probably shouldn't choose that one because the inside's so dark. See, that's what happens. I'm just like getting too far ahead of myself. All right, we're going to leave it with that because I'm like getting lost. Y'all know I'm seeing squirrels everywhere and not good, because I'm so bad about doing that. All right, we're getting close. Probably should have only done 3 sheets on the inside, but oh well, we done it. Let's see, we could do something. Ooh, that's pretty. What about Just got me thinking, what did I do with that butterfly paper? Okay, let's cut this in half. Maybe not quite in half. Let's see if we do 2.5. Guys, see, this y'all getting the raw, uncut version of Betty Renfro attempting to design. I could do it like that, but let's have it like a tuck this way. See, I'm trying to think. Oh my goodness, I may have to like pause this part of the video so I can actually pretend like I'm thinking. Because I'm thinking. I know that I want a side tuck, like a little side tuck pocket. I actually want 2. And my thought process, let me just give y'all my thought process. So my thought process is to have like the background and then have something on the front. So something like that would be cute, but do I have enough to do another one? Yes, I do. Okay, so let's do this. Let's do, let's round these top corners slightly, and then let's do a tiny pull. And I'm not going to ink those right now. If I end up not liking it, it's harder to do it once it's already glued down, but I can do it. I can go back and do it. Okay, so this is what I'm thinking. These here, maybe even both of them like that. And then put those there, and then we can tuck something in them. Yep, that's what we're going to do. All right, so let me just ink these because I do want them to kind of stand out a little bit. And let's go ahead and glue these down, and then we can glue our pockets down. And I need to keep this turned upside down or something because it takes too much to try and get it back down, but no, that makes too much sense. You guys know that's just too much for me. And I'm going to put it there, and I didn't center it from here to here. I centered it from the bottom of the hole. That's kind of what I used. So let's try this one. See how close I can get on this one. And let's see. That looks pretty good. Now let's go ahead and glue our pockets down. And we can come back and add, you know, stuff to this at some other point. I just basically want to get it all kind of done. And so probably what I'll do, I'm not going to do that other page. I think we have enough pages in here. And that way we can go ahead and figure out, and I can show you how I'm going to bind it. And then I'm going to do this one right there like that. That's cute. And then over here, I actually want to do, okay, let me cut this down. So if that is 5 7/8, that would give me 1/2 inch at the top. Let's go ahead and do, let's do 4 7/8. Let's cut it 4 7/8 square, I think. I don't know. Hopefully I didn't just waste a piece of paper. But we'll see. Okay, so if I'd done that, I could make this like a really big pocket. That's what I want to do. And I'm going to round all 4 corners. And I will ink this some so that it doesn't wash in. And then we can put a card in there, like either a journal card with a tab or something like that you could pull out. So I actually need to put a pull tab in here, a thumb pull, and I didn't think about that, so I got to ink it some more. We're going to go a little deeper on this one. Make it easier to get whatever's in that pocket. Okay, so let's go with that. Just put all on these 3 sides here. And I always hold on to the side that I don't want to glue. And that way it kind of reminds me that, hey, Goofy, don't glue on that side. All right, and then I'm going to put that there, and then we'll have something going in that pocket. And then I can put some of these there, but I think we're probably running out of time. So I probably need to stop. Betty Renfro, stop. Okay, I'll come back and decorate that at, whatever. And then we're going to skip this one because I think I have enough. So let me move some of this stuff out of the way real quick. Just kind of do a little quick clean so that, it's not all over the place like it is right this minute. And then we can see what we're doing. All right, so how I'm going to do this, and I think I will use the string that they included. We'll use some of this. So I'm going to take, and I want to get the center point of this, which would be 3 inches on this one. Y'all, I left my ruler in the other room, so guess what? We're going to use this. So we have 1, that's not a good thing. So 1, 2, 3. So this would be my center right here. So I am going to mark right on my center, and I'm going to mark it about center of the of that little binding area. And so 1.5. No, let's just maybe do it at 1, and then we'll do it right here. So that's where I want my holes to go. And let me see if I got my clips right here. I need a couple clips because I need to clip this down to where none of this stuff moves. And let me grab one more. Just for a safe measure. If I can get my hands on it. Oh my goodness, guys. It's in the bottom of the little bucket. And okay. So what I'm going to do, I want to take these, and I want to make sure everything is going up the right, facing the right direction. It looks like it is. All right, and because these are very slightly smaller, I am going to do it like this so that I can kind of center it in between. Like that, maybe. Not so much, but it'll be all right. We're going to deal with it. I don't know if my punch is going to punch all of this at one time. It may not. And it probably won't. So let's just clip this all together. And then let's see if my little punch will. You probably won't do it, but we're going to try it. And I can't see where the punch hole is. So I'm just trying to get it lined up as best as I possibly can. You guys know I can't see, so. Oh, it's not going to do it. Not going to do it. Okay. But the thing is, it did get enough of an indentation that I know where to do it. So let's try this on this one, and then we'll just have to take it off and do them each individually. All right, I think I got enough of it. So let's try it. And I knew it wasn't going to punch it, but I was still just trying. All right, so there's 1, 2, and 3. All right, let's see. I think I can see it on here. Hopefully I can. I could mark it, couldn't I? That might make too much sense, though. Let's mark it. Let's mark it so that I'm not just guessing. Let me try and do the responsible thing. Y'all know I have a hard time doing responsible stuff, but we'll get it. All right, so there's, and I'm just trying to turn it where I can play with the light to where I can actually see. But y'all know my eyes are so bad. Oh my God, my eyes were so bad. Which that was one thing stressed me about diving, was because my eyes were so bad, but I think we got it worked out to where I'll be okay. Look, see, I'm getting all confused. I was about to do this wrong, guys. Ooh, that was close. All right, I think I see where I've got the holes here, and I'm just going to go ahead and go with it. And if I'm off, we're going to blame Shell. We'll blame Shell for it anyway. And I'm just kind of feeling underneath here. I could mark this one too, but I need to because I can't really see it. So we're going to just dot. And then we'll just punch right there, maybe. All right. And then this one goes, go ahead and just line it up. Stop playing with it, Betty Renfro. Just line it up and make your little marks. It's easier than guessing. But y'all know I'm stubborn. And so I, rather just sit here and guess for 5 hours than to just go ahead and do it the proper way. Like that. And so this one here, I can actually see pretty good. So I'm just going to put a dot right there in the center of each of those indentations. And then we'll be almost done, guys. I bet y'all will be glad for this video to be over and for me to shut my mouth. Okay. There we go. So to put this together, what we are going to do, we are going to take this piece of string here that was included, and we're going to go in through the top, and we're just going to thread all of them onto the string. Y'all. No. Okay. Did y'all see that? I thought I had punched the wrong hole. Ooh, that was close. That was close. I about had a heart attack. Okay, so I'm going in down there like that. Okay. Then I'm going to flip it over, and I'm going to go in through the back, and I'm just going to do from the top. You can do from the top or the bottom. And I'm just going to thread this on like so. And I'm sure it's not looking so beautiful the way I'm doing it because I'm just being so goofy. But we've got it like that. Give myself a little extra. Then I'm going to go in from the top here on this bottom part. Like that. Pull this tight. And now I'm going to go back through my middle hole again. So I'm just going to go right up beside it there. Maybe I can get it to line up, but y'all know how I am. And I could use a needle to do this, but again, why would I do that? That would make too much sense. So I'm just going to do it this hard way. Because y'all know that's how I do things. So I'm just going up through the middle. Yeah, see, I don't do, when I put stuff together, y'all, it ain't pretty the way I do it. Because I just, you know, I'll turn it on its side. I'll turn it upside down. Y'all see how I'm doing. But that's what I do. And so may as well bring y'all along for the ride of the real me. And okay, so just like with this a regular signature in a journal, I want to make sure that both of my tails are on opposite sides of that middle piece going down. And I've got enough string there, so I am going to cut this like right there. And we still have enough to do like 2 more of these. And then I am going to tie a knot, and I probably should have waxed the string, but I didn't. But if I need to redo it, I can just take the string off. And then I'm just going to tie a pretty little bow like that. And there we go, guys. Okay, let's take a look. So when you open it, because we've done that score mark there, it'll open up nice. This here, I do have the pocket there, so just take and you fold it and just kind of fold it back like that so that you can get that little bit of a crease. And then there are the others. And then we will put something in here, and then this I want to kind of just bend back some. And you can burnish and fold that back piece if you want to. I don't find it necessary most of the time. But there it is, guys. Thank you so much for sticking with me. If you have made it this long in this crazy, long, insane video, please leave me a laughing face emoji. I would appreciate it. Thank you guys so much for watching. I love y'all. Bye, guys.